Our video series are about teaching technique, as if I'm coaching you one-on-one. Today's video category is concerning cycling in relationship to your foot arch, heel, and knee lines. You know, foot support is critical to the effective transmission of power, generating force. And also, it's the type of movement or the lines that the foot, the heel, and the knee make in a linear fashion or non-linear fashion that can also affect these forces. Having your knees or heel or arch flatten out or pronate during the downstroke or the overstroke too much can diminish the amount of power or diminish the amount of forces that are transmitted to the pedal. Conversely, having supination or the arch is too high or rolling to the outside can also diminish power. What we want to achieve is a neutral foot position, something that will help the arch maintain rigidity and function as you're going through the pedaling stroke. Some ways to enhance that are by simply paying more attention to maintaining your arch line as you're coming through the overstroke, not allowing your arch to collapse or supinate to the outside, pronating to the inside, supination to the outside, but rather maintaining arch support as you're going through the stroke. But also what can be done is that you can add an insert, custom-made insert perhaps, or an off-the-shelf insert which are heatable, microwavable, and then you can stand on these and those will fit fairly nicely to the shape of the arch. So when they're inserted into the shoe, they will help maintain that functional line on the arch. Additionally, you could have an orthotic, custom-made orthotic, that perhaps truly puts your foot into a neutral position so that your arch lines or the foundation from the pedal to the shoe, through the shoe to the foot is in the most neutral position that you can have. The other lines, the heel lines and knee lines, would be next in terms of what we want you to try to achieve. Heel lines refer to this end of my foot or my hand representing your heel. What you don't want to do is to have, when you're pedaling, is to drive that heel to the inside or to the outside, but you want the heel to come back linearly and then return right through the same circle right over the crank. So if you keep your heel line right behind the pedal, that is an optimal heel line. The knee line will do the same thing. We don't want the knee to be driving inward or outward or figuring, loping back and forth. And so having a sound foot position through the use of training technique or knowing what you need to do and enhancing that, or using inserts or orthotics and or shimming or canting. Those also are methods to help improve the knee line and the heel lines. So you've got this collection of different methods to help improve those lines. Well, how do you assess that? Well, on your own you could use a camera, a video camera, and you could simply video from the front your knee and your foot and your arch lines, and also take a shot from the rear, and then perhaps take a grid and grid the screen so you can see how those movements are in relationship to the neutral position that we're looking for. You know, I recently shimmed a client who had excessive malalignments with both her knee and her feet. And we put the shims in for about a month and finally took them out, and it looks as though they have relearned and now are in more of a neutral position. So it's not always a permanent fix. Sometimes you can learn, and the synapses and the neuromuscular training is facilitated so that you can enhance through temporary shimming or orthotics or inserts to perfect your stroke, to effectively improve those transmission of forces. So I would again also recommend that a professional, a fitting professional, someone that has done a lot of bike fitting, uses a well thought out methodology for helping you maximize your efficiency, to help you reduce energy costs, and of course having neutral positions in the foot, the knee, and the heel, and as well as a general overall bike fit can help you reduce injury. So again, look at your arch, your heel, and your knee in a mirror or on a video and make an assessment. And if you feel that you need to adjust these lines, try to do that on your own, and or have a local fitting professional take a look at you, because you're going to have a better stroke. You're going to be more efficient after doing so. Keeping those lines, those body lines, nice and neutral and effective can really make a difference for you on the bike. Hoping that these tips can help you make every movement better than the last. I'm Coach Mark Evans. Thanks for watching.